Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Ace on the line. I want to welcome everybody back to the YouTube channel, Ace 52 Week High. We're also located on Twitter, StockTwits, Facebook, Google Plus. Pretty much we're socially out there now. So there's no excuse for you not to make money. So we're here to find opportunities. I want to help you find opportunities. And let's use this example where everybody sent me emails. IMs, and they were all questioning me how I actually found this stock to be very successful. Listen, I'm not only a day trader, I'm also a swing trader. I'm a long-term holder, long-term buyer. I invest in 401ks, Roth IRAs, as well as some pensions. So I do have a long-term view on if the fundamentals are right. Alright, so I'll talk about more of the fundamental aspect of it at a later time. We'll use Amazon as a prime example. Again, that will be addressed under the large caps. For this video, we're just going to focus on small caps. Alright, so AFFY. AFFY. I got a shout out to my buddy who brought this stock to my attention. Not for the technical aspect of it, but for the product that they have. They do have a viable product. They're in the biotech company, and I forget the specifics on it. But for the essence of time, do your own due diligence. And what we're doing here is just to play the technical play. And this is where I found the opportunity. Okay, after my buddy told me about it, he obviously bought it at an earlier price. I've been scalping this in and out, and I've just been keeping my eye on this for a while. So we've been exchanging the text messages and IMs back and forth. And I've also alerted a lot of my friends, a lot of my followers on StockTwits, as well as Twitter. Okay, one in particular is Cousin Vinny, cousin with a Z _ Vinny. You guys should follow out. He's great. He's very good at what he does. He analyzes the ES futures. Which is pretty much the S&P, and he implements the Fibonacci's to it. He's excellent to follow. So I do recommend to follow him. All right, and he also has a YouTube channel, cousin with a Z _ Vinny. All right, so let's go to AFFY. I initiated a buy entry here sometime around June, beginning of June. It was at 550. Was under this handle where it filled up the gap. On December 5th, it gapped up. I couldn't touch that, so I was waiting. I was like, you know what? Let me go buy something. Let me buy this. Let me wait until it pulls back. Let's see how it settles. So I wanted to see a little bit more of a pullback, and I saw something, an opportunity around this line, which is the resistance, and that's where you got that pop. So sure enough, went down a little further. My buy entry was at 550. It went down to 534. A little scary at first. I was pretty much catching a falling knife. I don't recommend doing it, but I established a small position, and I just waited. And sure enough, you got another gap. All right, so it gapped up on December 8th. And then I knew by whenever a stock gaps up, it's always going to pull back. So you have to lock in gains. Locked in gains. Waited to pull back on the 200 and 300 day moving average. So theoretically, I did make money on this stock about 3 or 4 times in the past 2 months. It's a great opportunity. So I want you guys. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how this was done. So after the gap down here has just been absolutely being murdered back in July and August, along with the overall market conditions, it started creating an upward trend channel. Okay, it almost broke down here, but it stayed within the Bollinger Band. So keep an eye on that. And it started getting tighter. It started compressing. It flirted around the 50-day, but it held the 50-day, knocked its head against the 100-day moving average, which is the red line here, and then it just settled right on that. All right, mind you, the 50-day is still uptrending, and the 100-day is starting to flatten out, and then you got a cross golden cross. Technically, they use the golden cross when a 50 crosses over 200, but this is the first line of a pop. And bang, you got a pop. So you got 2 pops here, and then settled down here, bought a re-entry here, and then just waited for that consolidation. Took forever, about a month and a half, and then I alerted my buddy, January 30th. Take a look at this stock. This is a must buy right now because this is just a significant vacuum. So I said right around here is the vacuum. Take a look at all this buying volume on the left hand side. Alright, this is more of a selling. This means resistance, but anything above that, there was before these past 3 days, this line wasn't here. Believe me, it was completely black. It was like this, an empty hole. So when that happens, that means buying mechanisms, buying machines kick in, they buy, and it just forces stock up higher. That luckily we don't see a gap. It's just slow and steady with momentum. It's unbelievable. So this right here at this level is 100% buy. It was a top right here, and the machine just kept buying here and here. And today was another significant. It went up 14% today. Okay, so right now we're at 10.15. The vacuum still does remain. Let me just show you a 5-year where exactly my target is. As you can see, the compression of the Bollinger Bands squeezed it to the upside, and again, look at the buy on volume. Okay, this is more purchases rather than sales, but it consolidated there for almost a half a year. Okay, actually a whole year was consolidated, so that's long enough. And then it passed over the vacuum, and all the rest is history, guys. So this right here is a 50% return. In my case, it's a little bit more than that because I gotten in it once, twice, 3, 4 times. But overall, my average cost was about $6. So we're at 10.15. All right, so I think we're gonna hit it right around this area. It's gonna still above the Bollinger Band. Mind you, it's a little overbought. I think we're gonna go up a little higher. There's still momentum driving in there. There's still a lot of volume. The on-balance volume is just phenomenal. Expect this to go up higher. I'm aiming for $12. That's my sale price, about $12.50, $13. That's what I'm targeting, and we'll see how it goes from there. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I want to bring back the PEIX. I spoke about that in my previous small cap stock. And this thing has been so I'm almost at a point that it's impatient, become very impatient. It's a slow mover. I mean, the volume's okay. It's not overbought. It's starting to consolidate. It's been consolidating for forever. It had a resistance here at 125. It's been having a hard time to pass that. So as we stand, we're in a very, very tight range. Again, my ultimate, if we pass below $1, all bets are off. If we go above the 200-day moving average, was $1.17, which today we touched upon. Actually, it's just 2 cents short of it. Then we may be going higher. So we'll keep this stock on the radar before we make an additional position. I do have a small position. It's currently at a loss, slight loss, but you gotta measure your risk tolerance, all right? Because this is only $1 stock. If you put a significant amount, I'm not saying to put $100,000 because it's a lot. There's not much reward yet. It's not 100% confirmed. Okay, right now at this rate, we're only 30%. So you have to take that in mind. It's just like playing poker. Okay, let's go to its brother, BIOF. This is actually a little bit better, but cheaper stock doesn't mean it's a better stock, so keep that in mind. Resistance is at 72 cents and 74 cents. Anything above that, I'm going to keep a close eye on it. I think we could go higher. The on-balance volume is all purchases here. You could really see this stock to be almost about a 70% gainer or so if we pass that. So do please keep an eye on it. If you'd like to make a small position, do it at your own discretion. Okay. All right. The next one I want to show you is SIGA. Also another stock that I've been mentioning. This is a slow mover. I've been in this one at about $2, 275, excuse me. Follow me on Twitter at Ace 52 Week High. I've also mentioned this for the past month and a half, and for the past month and a half, it's just been a slow, steady upriser, and we're currently at 353. So I'm sitting in a nice profit. We'll see how it goes. There's still some more profit. There's still more upside to it. I'm just waiting for a little bit more volume similar to this, but we shall see. All right, I'm looking to bail out around $4. If it gets there, it gets there. I'm still playing with the bank's money. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And I also I've been in, and it's been it's already started flagging, but it's not that too bad. It is Frontier. It's a seaport. It's a bulk transportation carrier on the seas. It's been consolidating sideways. Hasn't gone much other than down. I had an initial position at 485, so it's almost there. But again, it's a small position. I'm waiting for my confirmation, and then I'll add on to it. Okay, so right now we're currently resistance at 525 and then 535. Okay, and the support remains at 470. Anything a break below 470, all bets are off. And then furthermore, if we go down to 410, then I will make another initial purchase. Okay, but I won't hold it that long. So keep an eye on this one, Fro. Another one I want you guys to keep an eye on. Oh, here's another one that I've been on. I've been touting for the past 2-3 months. AMSC. This stock has a heavy short interest. It's been consolidating. There was a huge gap up. I made that announcement and I sold at 560, which was the subsequent day. And then it's been consolidating. I'm just waiting for my next move and my next convention buy list. I need momentum. This is a swing trade. It's not a long-term trade. This is very erratic. It's only $500,000 in volume. Okay, so AMSC. Another stock that I want to show you that I actually initiated a buy, which is Quantum Fuel Systems, QTWW. As you can see, there's also volume here. On balance, I call this a vacuum. Whenever there's a vacuum, when I refer to vacuum, that means there's tons of purchases coming in. And what you're seeing here is, look at this, one day we're already at 3.7. Today was another 3.7. Excuse me, yesterday was 3 million. Today was 3.7 million. So it's inching upwards. We got support. Next line of resistance has at $1.62. I think this thing is going to gap up. It's got a lot of momentum. The machines are kicking in to pump this thing up higher. Shorts are covering. All right, so put this on your radar. QTWW. Could be a swing trade for you guys out there who are swing traders. For you guys who are long-term trade for holders, this is also another viable opportunity. We are already broke above resistance, which is at a 50-day moving average of 101, and the weighted moving average is trending upward. All right, so this is going to be another great opportunity. Let's make money, people. Okay, another one, ASTI, Ascent Solar Technologies. I'm not a big fan of solar, but hey, it's hard to refuse this perfect opportunity. Look at this gap up here. A friend of mine gave me an alert on this one. It's too late for me to get in. Gapped up. I wanted to pull back, and sure enough, it did. Pulled back to the 73 cents. So I made my initial purchase. I did not add on to this yet. I'm waiting for my next confirmation. Once I have my next confirmation, you'll see it on Twitter. I'll announce it as well. All right, so I'm waiting. Right now, we're at a first resistance at 94 cents. Support remains at 73 cents. And then the second line of resistance at $1.08. Okay? And then from there, it's just pretty much golden. And money, people. Aces stocks. These are all winners. Okay? So I want you guys to keep an eye on this one. I'm teaching you how to select your stock, how to create an entry, and when to sell. Okay? Again, right now, if you guys are all beginners, I know a lot of you guys are professionals. You've been following me, so you know what to do. But for all the newbies, you're going to learn. You're going to learn the hard way. So I would recommend doing a paper trade first and then work your way into doing with real money. to use over here. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Here's another speculative play, EMKR. This is also another recommendation on the boards. It's been a nice consolidation. We had a squeeze right around here, and then this was a false one where we bumped against the buck 19, and then it settled down, and then you see all that big volume. So that's when it was the first alert. When you see that big volume and then it goes down the next day, that means they're getting ready to push the stock up higher. And again, there's a vacuum right around here at a buck 75. You got your support. Oh, this is beautiful, right around with the 50-day and 200-day, the 50-day and 100-day, right around a 102, 105. So your fine mediums at 104. Okay, so right now we're currently 136. So you have an opportunity to go to 170, which is a potential of about 30%. 25% rip on this one. All right, that's for your swing traders, and also for your holders as well. This could be like a 3-4 month, 3-week hold, maybe a 2-week hold, whatever it may be. You can just simply put a sell order and be happy with the 20% gain. Okay. All right, next one we're going to talk about is on the large caps. We'll reconvene. We'll pause here, and we'll prepare on the next one.